In 1822, an attempted slave rebellion led Southern states to impose harsh new laws on all black people, slave and free, as the slow road to the Civil War continues. So Denmark Vesey was a free black man living in Charleston, South Carolina. He'd bought his freedom with lottery winnings 20 years earlier, but freedom didn't mean safety. And he watched the Missouri statehood debates in Congress, heard politicians argue about slavery's expansion west, and realized that nobody was talking about freeing the people already in bondage. So in late 1821, Vesey started recruiting. His plan was massive: coordinate simultaneous uprisings across Charleston and surrounding plantations, seize the city's weapons, capture ships in the harbor, and either establish a free territory or escape to Haiti, where enslaved people had already successfully overthrown their masters. Vesey recruited co-conspirators: a ship's carpenter who could move freely around the city, a spiritual authority who could recruit plantation workers, and various people who had connections throughout the countryside. They planned to strike on July 14th with thousands of followers. But in late May, everything collapsed. A house slave informed his master about the plot. Charleston authorities moved immediately, and on June 15th, they arrested Vesey and began rounding up his suspected co-conspirators. And the trials were swift. Under interrogation and likely torture, some participants revealed the names and locations. Vesey never broke, but on July 2nd, he and 5 of his co-conspirators were hanged. By summer's end, 35 men were executed, and dozens more were sold away from the state. The conspiracy terrified white Southerners more than any congressional debate ever could. Enslaved people organizing to kill their masters and burn their city was a threat that they couldn't ignore. South Carolina immediately passed harsh new restrictions. Free black people couldn't enter the state, enslaved people couldn't gather without white supervision, and black sailors were imprisoned while their ships were in port. But Vesey's rebellion showed something crucial. The Missouri Compromise might have temporarily solved the slavery crisis in Washington, but it couldn't solve the fundamental problem that was still tearing America apart. Meanwhile, Monroe has to go deal with Europe again, so follow for 1823, when Monroe warns stronger European powers to stay out of North America.